Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is Marilyn Gale. Today I was reading the article, and it's about kamala-harris. I don't know why I stumbled on that name. Kamala-Harris. And the article is from The Hill. I will put the link in the description area so you can read the article for yourself if you like. And the question is posed: is Trump a racist? Well, Ms. Harris believes he is. Let me read you the article. The California Democrat who launched her 2020 campaign for president earlier this year told The Root in an interview published Tuesday that she doesn't think anyone could reach a different conclusion considering Trump's past statements. When you talk about him calling African American countries shitholes countries, when you talk about him referring to immigrants as rapists and murderers, I don't think you can reach any other conclusion, Harris says. Trump reportedly said immigrants from Haiti, El Salvador, and African nations come from shithole countries. During a 2018 Oval Office meeting, he famously referred to Mexican immigrants as rapists and drug dealers while announcing his presidential bid in 2015. Harris officially launched her 2020 presidential campaign at a rally in Oakland, California last month, where she vowed to fight for an America where the economy works for all people. Harris has previously said that America is absolutely ready for a woman of color to be president. She also has affirmed her support for reparations for Black Americans impacted by slavery. Harris, who has repeatedly criticized Trump's policy, isn't the only Democratic presidential contender to condemn him as a racist. Senator Bernie Sanders, who launched his 2020 campaign earlier this month, said last week that Trump is a racist, a sexist, and a fraud, and another word, xenophobe. Am I saying that right, guys? I'll look it up afterwards. Anyway, I do agree with Ms. Harris. I agree with her 1,000%. I don't see how anyone can continue to support him with the views that he has. And I'm not talking about, just bad people supporting him. It's some pretty decent people that I know that support him, if you can believe that. I don't know whether they're brainwashed. I don't know that they're researching him. I don't know if they're listening to him. I think that they have, some people have it fixated in their mind because, and this is going to sound crazy, they're looking at him and they voted for him on a spiritual level, and that in itself baffles me. That in itself has me confused, but I wouldn't call them bad. Every one of his supporters, I wouldn't call them bad people. I think a lot of people are just sleep. I just think a lot of people just taking some things that they believe and just believing it across the board. I'm against abortions. There's things I'm against. And, and so I think some people are taking the abortion issue and just not seeing that has blinded them just to think that he's a good person because he doesn't believe or this and he doesn't believe that, which some of the beliefs, I believe some of the things that Trump believed, but I don't believe in Trump. I believe that when you're looking at the truth about a person, and the truth about that person is they're evil. But every now and again, evil people will come up with something that makes sense every now and then. I mean, one thought out of 99 or 100 thoughts are cool, are good or positive. But what about the other 99? So you just can't take a couple of things that, Trump will say and you'll say, okay, I believe that. You just can't take one or two and base it, I'm going to support him. So, but let me tell you this. Miss Harris, and I'm not going to say her first name because I hate to just mess people's name up. And it's so simple, but, it's late at night and, why a lot of times I do a podcast at night because it's quiet. But you just can't take and look at Miss Harris without giving her the side eye. There's some things about her that's very controversial, things about her that I'm not liking. And so that video I will put that video up. I will put the podcast, up. And I'll tell you what I think and what has been said. Because like I said, right now I'm looking at her side eye too. Maybe she's not a Trump, but some of the things she's done, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. So that's my podcast for tonight. Have a good evening, guys. If you have not subscribed, do so now. Click that notification bell, and I will see you next time with another podcast. Thank you for joining me. Good night.